Hello, this is Greg Cox with Cox Party of Two. You're looking at hole number 2 at Lofoten Links. My wife and I have been traveling the world, and we play golf and we travel. That's about all we do. So we decided we would start posting some of our travels. As you see, this is the northernmost links course in the world. I found it when I was actually on the plane on United, watching Adventures in Golf with Eric Anders Lang, and he went there and he claimed it to be the most beautiful golf course in the world, which I would probably say yes. And Peter Finch, I don't know, he's also a YouTube golfer, and he was recently there and said the same thing, most beautiful golf course in the world. The first day I didn't take my phone at all and just enjoyed the whole surroundings. And then the second day I took my phone and took a picture on every hole. So what you're looking at is the yardage map and a picture from every hole here. Hole number 1 was kind of intimidating, but I'll explain it here in a second. Here's hole 2, and I'm not going to cover every hole, but hole 2 is their signature hole, and not going to lie, it's kind of similar to Pebble Beach maybe, but it's like you hit out and it's surrounded by the ocean and waves crashing and that kind of good stuff. But let me go back to hole 1. So hole 1 is, this is going to be like a lot of this golf courses, risk and reward. I think it's a scoreable course. Victor Hovland has the course record at 63, but he also was the first day with some borrowed clubs shot an 82. So it's not like it's not hard. It is a hard course, but I think like on number 1 where the pin is only 300 some yards, so right around 300, and you can knock it up there. And my wife on the second day, I believe, almost drove the green from the women's tee box, but she was a couple feet short of the green, so it's very possible to make the green on number 1. That kind of leads into the whole style of the whole thing. It's if you don't mind taking some risk, it's pretty amazing. But the golf course itself just opened 2015. It's not very old, and it changes a lot. I think in the winter they got to shut down. They're only open from, I believe, May to October. So it's a short season. They have 2 months of solid sunlight, so you can play all night. That's probably what would be my goal if I was going back, is to either go there when the northern lights are there, which they say it's probably one of the best views of northern lights in the world, or to play all night and all day. But we went there in August, which it was still very bright, and some points in time it was hard to tell if it was day or night. But it's an amazing golf course. It's about 100 miles above the Arctic Circle, so it's 68 degrees latitude or something like that. It is way up there. So the only way to get there is either we took a ship there. We boarded the ship on the bottom of Norway, and that's another part of this experience that was amazing, was getting off the boat to actually getting dropped off to play golf, and in the top of Norway was another part of it that's probably amazing. But the adventure, just getting there is an adventure, because you can't just fly in there yet. If you fly in and drive there, you have to drive about 3 or 4 hours, I believe, if the nearest airport. But it is like worth getting to it. We stayed in these cabins, which we did a little stay and play. So we stayed and played, and they included breakfast, which your breakfast is above a horse stable, which is still very awesome. And the restaurant has big glass windows and kind of overlooks the whole ocean, so it is super cool also. And breakfast did not disappoint, and we had dinner there a couple times, which was amazing. There's only one store close to Lofoten, and it's a little gas station, but it does have a pretty good amount of stuff. And then I like to say going into town is about an hour, so you got to stock up. If you're a drinker, this is probably not going to be you better bring some beer, because beers on average are about $14 a piece. In Norway in general, beer is very expensive, so it not the drinker's haven here in this place. But It is also very rugged. If you plan on going, you might want to make sure that you're in pretty good shape and have some good shoes and really good rain gear, which we didn't bring good rain gear, but it's probably a good thing to go to Norway with some rain gear, you know. And walking that course, it is available to take a cart, which we did not do. We just walked it every day, which I think is part of the awesome experience, is to, you know, the nature of walking through everything. And there's a couple Viking graves that are there on the course, and you can hike up the hill. And I mean, it is the most breathtaking place you probably will ever go to. It's also probably the most quiet place I've ever been to, without, you know, there's no real planes, automobiles, or anything. It's just out in the middle of nowhere. So you get the serenity of just being out there and you and the golf course, you know. So anyways, we are going to be doing, my wife and I travel a ton, so we're going to be doing videos of our travels and of what we do and where we go. And we've been a lot of places. We've been to Hawaii and let's see, New Zealand, Australia, you know, Bali, Thailand. But we've golfed in a few places that people probably will never get to go to. So we're going to start showing some pictures of our travels. And I hope you like them. I mean, I think I'm not the best photographer, so a lot of this stuff is probably gonna get better as we get more videos and we buy more equipment and stuff. Most of these pictures here were on my phone, but we do own a nice 35 millimeters we're going to be taking with us on our next golf vacation. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoy this video. It's it is like one of our first ones. It's my first one editing and talking over it, so you got to stick with me. This is the clubhouse. Like I said, it's in a double wide, so that one thing that probably will change in the future is they make tons of money, then maybe they'll make a bigger clubhouse, but it does functionable, you know. So, and this last picture's of me. I think when I went on this vacation, I was a 9 handicap, and I think my best day was right around 10 over. So, you know, it was probably the bucket list vacation for me. I don't know where I'm going to go next that's going to beat it, but I'm going to try. I mean, I guess. But yeah, Lofoten Lakes, you should go do it. This is from a view from that. Hope you guys have a great day, and hope you enjoy the video.